Now we discussed about some deviations from Mendelian laws. First, incomplete dominance. In the 4 o'clock plant, that is Mirabilis, Jalapa and snapdragons, if we cross homozygous red flowered plant with homozygous white flowered plant, in first generation we get pink colored plants. If we selfing the F1 generation, we get a same phenotypic and genotypic ratio, that is 1:2:1. One red, one pink and one white. Instead of red, we get pink colored plants in F1 and F2 generation. This is one example of deviation from Mendelian laws. Next example, multiple alleles and codominance. More than 2 alleles or pair of genes or multiple genes controlling the same trait is known as multiple alleles. Example, human blood group. Here capital IA for A blood group, capital IB for B blood group. Here A and B are dominant, but in case of AB blood group, capital IA and capital IB, these two alleles co-dominates each other and shows AB blood group. This is an example of codominance. The IO represent O blood group. Next, here the capital IA and capital IA small IO represent A blood group. Capital IB and capital IB small IO represent B blood group. But in this case, that is AB blood group, capital I and capital IA and capital IB represent AB blood group. Here the A and B co-dominates and represent AB blood group. Small IO represent O blood group. Next example for deviation from Mendelian laws is lethal genes. What is lethal genes? An allele or pair of genes responsible for the killing of an organism is known as lethal genes. If we take the coat color of mouse, capital Y represent black coated color and capital Y small y represent also black coat color, but in case of small y, that is yellow coated, not survived. In this homozygous recessive case, never survived. So this is an example of lethal gene. Next example of Mendelian laws deviation is pleiotropy. One allele or one pair of gene controls multiple characters. Example, in case of Drosophila melanogaster, that is fruit fly, the eye color, wing shape and body shape, these two characters are controlled by a single pair of gene or one single allele. The alternatives of eye color, black and red, alternative wing shape, normal and wrinkled, and body shape, round and irregular. Next example for deviation is polygenic inheritance or quantitative inheritance. That is, more than one alleles or pair of genes controlled a single trait or a single character. Example, height of human beings and skin color of human beings are controlled by 3 pair of genes or 3 alleles. In case of kernel color of wheat, 2 pair of genes or 2 alleles control the kernel color of wheat. Example, if we take the kernel color of wheat, we take red kernel color of wheat crossed with white kernel color of wheat. Here 2 alleles are controlled by each character. We get there are 5 different varieties of kernel color in F2 generation. That is 1 red, 4 dark pink, 6 pink, 4 light pink and 1 white. That is the ratio 1:4:6:4:1.